Yan. I think we're live. Let's see. Sandali lang ha. Okay. Maingay yung mga tao ngayon. Check na natin. Let's see if we can share din natin to. Ako, makamali ng mga tao dito. Politics na. Sandali lang guys. Sandali lang. Kasi share ko muna ito. Medyo mahirap kasi kapag ikaw lang mag-isa, no? Sige lang. Ever since naman, may nagkaroon tayo ng mga admins before pero hindi naman din masyado nakatulong kasi nakagulo lang din. Anyway, tonight we're gonna make a template for the DisMEA and SMEA, District Monitoring Evaluation and Assessment, and School Monitoring Evaluation and Adjustment pala, not Assessment, Adjustment. So gagawa tayo ng ano tawag nito? Reporting template. Parang baseline siya where you can create a dashboard or an interactive dashboard. Pero I'll explain it later on. Sandali lang. Join us. Uy, yun. Ayaw niya ma-share. Yun. Yan. O siya, let's start. I was tasked in our district to work on the SMEA with the School Monitoring Evaluation Adjustment, and then kumbaga parang ano siya consolidated file na siya for the whole district. So sa district kasi namin, sa Santa Ana district, we have around 6 or 7 schools. So I will be making a tool that would consolidate everything in terms of presentation. Kumbaga presentation wise na. And I remember last year sa Region 6 when I was invited to conduct a workshop on Excel, ito yung minimension ng mga apps ng region nila na kasi I was teaching them how to create an interactive dashboard. So sabi nung apps nila na maganda to, ito gagawin namin sa SMEA. tsaka sa RMEA, sa SMEA, DMEA and RMEA. At that time, I wasn't aware what the hell was an RMEA. So ngayon that I've been tasked to create, to make this one, medyo na familiarize na ako. So they give us a tool where the schools will be filling up yung ano nila, yung mga reports nila. But because we will be creating an interactive dashboard, so data-wise, we will be looking into the numerical values. So numbers, we'll be dealing with numbers, data analysis values. So dun tayo papunta. So if you are joining us tonight, I would like everyone to know na I've been broadcasting here in our channel sa ISF Media for quite some time already. And ang ano natin is we are going online but medyo late na sa gabi because if you don't know, I'm a Muslim and I am observing fasting for the month of Ramadan. So I am quite busy during the day kasi may work din and my you know, my physical what do you call this? My strength is not as much as I could be able to work when at night. Besides, I was sick. Yesterday, I was actually sick. So, absent din ako kahapon kasi I wasn't feeling well. So, right now, back to work. So, hanggat sa makakaya pa ng katawan, let's do this. We can do this, we can do this, we can do this. Anyway, so, I would like everyone to see yung magiging template na I've been working on. So, ito yung magiging ano na. So, ito yung template na hinahawakan natin. Or this is where I will be looking into the template to which I will create a dashboard. So, we have the 3 KRAs or the key result areas, the access, quality, and governance. So, kung hindi kayo masyadong familiar dito, ito yung ano ito yung basis talaga, no? Yung key access niya, key result areas niya, access, quality, and governance. Kung familiar kayo sa SRC or school report cards, so familiar na rin siguro kayo sa access, quality, and governance, which is basically the tasks of the school heads. But the data in it by itself, hindi kayang i-accomplish lang ng school head. Kailangan ng tulong ng mga teachers. So if you have a school planning team, they would be the ones who will be in charge in helping to provide the different data or performance indicators or the key performance indicators, yung mga KPI, which will be placed here sa ano natin, sa template natin. I did not make this template, okay? I just want to be clear. For disclaimer purposes, I did not make this template. This template was given to me na ito daw yung gagamitin nila. So I will be basing my consolidating template here. So I started working on it a while ago, kanina siguro mga tanghali. Kasi I was also working with the class program sa school namin. So tanghali ko na siya naasikaso. So if you're watching us right now in YouTube, please share our video and our live broadcast to other teachers who would like to accomplish their DisMEA. Bakit ang pangit talaga pakinggan, DisMEA. DisMEA. Ang lapit-lapit niya sa DisMEA eh. Ang pangit talaga pakinggan, DisMEA. But anyway, so who will be in charge in creating their own DisMEA? So pwede nyo ang gawing benchmark yung design natin dito ngayon. So, let's go. Start. So this is the first, I'm gonna enlarge this first. So this is the first template that I created a while ago, kaninang umaga. So kung makikita ninyo, I placed a category here na school kasi nga district siya district based siya. Balik kinuha ko lang yung mga data dito sa taas. Ito sila, kinuha ko lang sila. And then I transposed it here, pero not every data element was provided here in this sample consolidation template. Kasi when you're working with the dashboard, kailangan ng kailangan siyang kailangan kasi broken down up to the specific item na malalagay dyan sa Excel or sa Google spreadsheet mo. Naka-itemize talaga siya, one column after the other. So makikita ninyo, nag-start ako sa school. This is the first one sa school. Can I zoom in? Dito talaga ako mag-zoom. So, 150. Okay, so I started with the school. So, the school, kasi nga DisMEA siya, Santa Ana, makikita nyo dito sa taas, Santa Ana District Monitoring Evaluation Adjustment Report. So, it's a district-wide, ano na siya na reporting template. Wait, hindi nyo makita yung ano ko, ano. Let me check muna, ha? Para i-on ko to. Yan. Okay. So, school, and then the KRAs, the different KRAs will be, naka-drop down na siya, access, quality, and governance. So, gumawa ka lang ng isang range, set of range, and then lagyan mo na siya ng data validation, doon may lalagay yung access, quality, and governance. Depending on what that category you will be starting on. So, for example, access muna ang ilalagay ng school. So, access, anong performance indicator under sa access. Example natin, lalagay natin ito. Siguro ito yung performance indicator ang gagamitin. So we're just gonna copy that one, then put it here, paste it there. So no number of intervention programs given. So lagyan natin siya ng physical target. Delete mo natin to siya. Okay. Yung number of interventions given, and then number of physical targets. Ito yung number of physical targets niya. Yung achieved, yung target ng performance indicator. Ilang physical target ba under this particular KPI? So, nilagay nila dito 13. So, lalagay natin dyan 13. So, we're gonna put 13 here. And then enter. And then achieve physical targets. So, achieve based on planned targets only. Yung accomplishment exceeding the planned targets will be counted automatically as gains. Meaning, hindi pwedeng lumagpas yung ilalagay niya dito. So, kung 13 yung na-mention daw dito sa physical targets, the total number of achieved targets must be equal to or less than the number of physical targets that were indicated here on this particular column. So, ilalagay natin dito, nakalagay dito 17. So, we're gonna delete that. So, pagpalagay natin, lagay na yan dyan is 12. So, we're gonna put 12 here. So, lagay natin ng 12 and then enter. So, that will automatically give you the rate of achievement. The rate of achievement is the percentage maximum of 100% only. So, ang maximum daw dapat dito will always be 100%. So, ito is 92.3%. So, if you want to get the formula for that, ito ang ginamit ko na formula, no? So, if error, if E2 is medyo mahaba siya, 2%, and nakatrunk kasi siya, no? Kung makikita niyo po, nakatrunk yan. Kasi po, there are instances when the physical targets and achieve physical targets, ang magiging result niya will be whole number or whole percentage value. Kapag naka-format po siya sa Google spreadsheet or even in Excel, most of the time matatanggal nga yung zeros after the decimal place, pero yung decimal place nandyan pa rin. Example, gawin natin itong 13. So nagiging 100% siya, wala na yung 0.00%. Diba? 100.00%. Normally, pag naging ganun. Kumbaga, this formula, itong ginamit natin na formula dito, this will eliminate the decimal functions that are after the decimal places after the decimal point. So, I am not gonna explain siguro. No? I-explain ko ba ito lahat? So, kung familiar kayo sa if-error formula, if-error means kung error yung lalabas, ang magiging result niya will be blank. Yan yung purpose ng if error. And then if E2 is empty, the result should be empty. Ito yung E2. So kung wala daw tong value dito, dapat wala rin result dito. Yun yung ibig sabihin niya. Tatanggalin natin yung 13, automatic magiging empty yung result dyan. So babalik natin yung 13, babalik 100%. So that's the first part. That's the second part. Then the second part is 2%. Anong ibig sabihin ng 2%? Kung ano daw magiging value nitong formula na ito, the trunk, ito siya, will be converted or read by Google Spreadsheet as a percentage value. So, imbis na text value siya, magiging percent value na siya. Kasi kung tatanggalin natin itong, bakit ang ingay ng aso? Grabe. Kung tatanggalin natin itong 2% dito na formula, tatanggalin natin yan, this will be read as a text item. Hindi siya value. Hindi siya 100% as a number or a numerical value. Hindi siya ganun. it will be read as a 100% text. Kumbaga, parang characters lang siya. Ganun ang magiging interpretation ng Google Spreadsheet sa kanya. Kaya siya nilagyan ng 2% na value dyan. So, the next would be, if write d2 times 1,000, bakit ito ganito? There's, yeah. Kasi, bigay natin itong 1,000 to. Yan. Mali yun. No, okay. Write fd2 divided by d2. So, ito daw siya. May mali dito. Tanggalin ko muna to. Yan. d2 divided by dapat e2 to eh. e2. Yan. e2 divided by d2. Yep. That's it. e2 divided by d2 times 100%. Times 100 to get a percentage. And then, if ang result daw niyan is has a decimal place na 1 on the right side part, it should be trunked into times 100 without the decimal place. Yan po yung ibig sabihin ng 0. And then, if not, the trunk should be times 100 divided with 2 decimal places. And then, whatever the result of that formula should have a percentage sign after, which is in a text form. Kaya po yan siya naging ganyan. So, that's the formula for this particular cell. So, I'm just going to highlight that one going down and then Control D on my keyboard, and that will automatically run all of the formula down to the last part of my cell. So, kung makikita nyo po hanggang dyan sa baba, nag-change din po yun sa taas. So, it already has the percentage of this computation. So, pero yung nilagay natin dito kasi is 12 lang daw. So, we're just gonna put there 12. Okay, so that's 92.3% gains. Meron bang gains? Ang nilagay nila ito 0. So, I'm gonna put here 0. So, walang gains. Ibig sabihin po ng gains, if ever po yung physical targets exceeded the number of, the achieved physical targets exceeded the number of physical targets. Originally po, meron lang po daw 13 physical targets for this performance indicator. But during the conduct of the activities of the school, hindi lang 13 ang nagawa nilang physical targets. Example lang po yan. Hindi lang 13 ang nagawa nilang physical targets. Possible na naging 15. So, ang magiging lalagay nila dito is 13 and then 2 na gains. Maglalagay sila ng 2 additional gains kasi naging 15 daw yung physical targets na na-achieve nila. But for this one, they have none, no physical targets above the number of physical targets, so there's 0. Rate of gains, that means ilang percentage ba ito compared dun sa physical targets. Kasi 0 siya, we're just gonna put that. It equals 0 divided by the physical targets. So, yan po yung magiging ano niya. So, 0. So, there are 0%. So, we can just put a percent sign here. So, 0.00%. I'm not gonna put the trunk again anymore kasi nakakapagod ilagay yan. But that, I'm just gonna give you the idea. Gaps, meron bang gaps? Meron gaps kasi yung physical targets is lesser than the achieved physical targets is lesser than the supposed number of physical targets. So, dapat merong 1. And yun din po yung nakalagay dito sa kanilang merong 1. Kasi nga, kulang. So, ang mangyayari niyan, lalagyan na lang natin siya ng formula. So, equals, what the hell? Pwede ba patahimikin yung aso niyan? If, lagay tayo ng if the physical targets is less than, hindi siya equal to. No? If it is less than the number of physical targets, if the achieved physical targets is less than the number or the supposed physical targets, therefore, physical targets minus the achieved physical targets. If it is lesser. But if it is not, then it should give us a value of 0. Tama ba? Yeah, 0. Yeah, okay. Pero kung lalagay ko tong 13, baka teka nga, 13. Oh, yeah. 14. Oh, okay. So that's 12. I was just checking the formula. So we have 1. So we have 1 gap from the physical target and the achieved physical target versus the number of physical targets. So the rate of gaps should be equals this one divided by how many physical targets? Same pa rin, ganyan. So that's, you're gonna put that into percentage, and then yep, that's it. So that's 7.69%. Tama ba? Okay, they rounded off. Okay, so they want to round off everything pala. Okay, so we're gonna round off everything. So I don't need to trunk pala, kasi we're just gonna round it out. Ano? Okay. Okay, we're just gonna round this all off. Okay. Ang problema kasi sa rounding off, sometimes when you sum it all up, umaabot siya ng sobra sa 100%. Yun yung problema sa rounding off eh. So I'm just gonna, how am I gonna do this? Sige, pag-isipan ko yan mamaya. Anyway, recommendation, there are, how many recommendations? We have drop, carry over, modify, replace. So there are 4. So okay, we're just going to, nangyari doon? Sana yun? Recommendation. So we're gonna put on data validation here. Data validation and list of items. Reject input. Okay. We have drop. Drop. Carry over. Capitalize natin na. Drop, carry over, and modify, replace. Please choose among the list of recommendations in the drop-down list. Okay. Bakit hindi yun lumabas? Okay. Data validation. Tingnan natin ulit. Show drop-down list of items K2. Okay, tama. So that's it. And then we're just gonna highlight that one, go down and Control D. So we could say that this is carryover. Carryover yung ginamit nila? Yeah, carryover. So that's carryover right there. So let's say this is for SASES. Santa Ana Central Elementary School. So that's gonna be it. Ganun lang. So we're gonna call this as our sheet. The first sheet. We have the next template for quality and then governance. So meron pang dagdag na total sa baba. We're just gonna round first. This one is, tanggalin natin tong trunk. Equals, yep. Yeah, that's it. But we're gonna convert this into a percent, and then we're gonna round 0. Yan. See? Yan yung ayaw ko sa kanya eh. Nagiging 100% siya. Uy, ano yan? Here it's 12%, 92%. One. 2. Ayun. Second decimal place pala. And then, tanggalin natin yung decimal niya. So, whole number ito. So, tatanggalin natin yan. Yun. That's it. And then, lagyan natin siya ng if error. If E2 is equal to empty, and then give me an empty sign, the result, and then of course if there's an error, if error, and then pinakadulo, and that's okay. So that's gonna be it. Then Control D, and then yan, and then this is also going to be the same. Again natin to ng if G2 is equal to an empty, and if error, gains is 0. Bakit nawala yung... Oo, kasi yung gains kasi pwede kasing ilagay. Pagpalagay natin, may ka ng 1 dyan. 7.69, and then we're gonna remove this. Gawin natin itong round. Yan, 8%. Yan, okay. That's it. Same thing here. We're gonna put if I2 is equal to empty, just like that. And then the error sign, the F error formula, lagay din natin. And then remove the decimal places. Yep, that's it. Lagay natin 0. Okay, so that's for access. So this is going to be for access. So paano natin, ano magiging result ito? Ang mangyayari kasi niyan is, this is gonna be an online reporting template. So we're gonna be sending this, wow, manok gabi, talaga as in. So we're gonna be sending this template to our teachers or our schools, respective schools sa district namin. And then, yun ang gagamitin nila, mag-encode silang lahat dito with their respective, let's say, respective data. But I need to have an idea kung ilan ba ang possible na mga performance indicators between the access, quality, and governance. Kasi kailangan ko pag gumawa ng template 2, ito siya, kailangan ko pa itong gawin. MOO utilization. And then access, then meron din siyang access, financial number of areas within coverage. Hindi kasi ito na-mention sa last. Hindi kasi yata ito na-mention last. Okay. So, the same performance indicator kung meron ba siyang funds na allocated para sa kanya. Okay. Okay. So, we don't need to put the same performance indicator sa template natin. Ito lang ilalagay natin. I think, okay. Let's do that. So, we're gonna freeze the first row nito. Ganun pala mangyayari sa kanya. So, school, number of physical indicators, targets, okay, so we're gonna put the color here. Kukulayan natin siya para mas madali siyang makilala. Lagay natin ang kulay, something a bit dark. Kasi I like it dark. Yan. Yan, kulay mo puti. Yan. And then we're gonna freeze up to here. Freeze up to column C. Okay, that's good. And then we're gonna freeze as well up to the first row. Yan. Okay, that's good. So dito ilalagay natin itong financial accomplishment MOO funds. Funds allocated. So funds allocated, and then we have funds utilized. So imbes na dalawang template pa yung tatrabahuin nila, isang template na lang, di ba? Funds utilized, percentage rate of utilization. Bakit yung percentage of utilization? It's actually rate. Di ba? It's rate, not percentage. Gaps. Gap. Amount of unutilized or overspent funds. Okay. Gap funds. Gap funds. Bakit ko nilagyan ng gap funds? Kasi meron na tayong gaps dito sa performance indicator. So we should not make the same title or item header for a particular column that is already given sa ibang column. So dapat iba siya. PI gains dapat to siya Dapat tawagin to siyang PI gains, PI performance indicator gains, and then rate of performance indicator. Tawagin na, let's itemize it para mas madali siya makilala. So PI gaps. Rate of PI gaps. Okay. So physical indicator. Ba? Ba? Funds, rate of utilization, gap funds. Gap funds. Funds F. Funds utilization. Iba kasi funds utilization, FU. Parang masama pa kasi pakinggan, FU. FU gaps. I don't think masarap siya pakinggan sa tenga eh. Gaps. Fund gaps. Funds gap. Paano ba siya? Ano mas magandang title sa kanya? Funds. Gap funds. Gap funds. Gaps in funds. Ano maganda yung title dito? FU gap. Fund utilization. Funds. Fund utilization. FU gaps talaga eh. FU gaps. I don't have a choice. It's funds, you know? Funds utilization. Yun nakalagay dun eh. And then we have, that's the gaps, and then percentage of gaps. So rate of FU gaps. Anong kinulay nila? Blue. No, I'm gonna color it blue. I'm gonna bold that one. And then color it blue. Something like blue. Ito na blue. And then white. Pula, tapos blue. Oh, wag na kayong magsabi ng gawin kong green. Alam ko na ibig sabihin ng gusto niyo ano. Ako lang gusto niyo itukoy diyan eh. Pula tsaka green. Alam ko na yan. Huwag niyo rin sabihin gagawin kong pink. Ako, huwag niyo lagyan ng politika itong ginagawa ko. So funds allocated, they had 10,000 pesos. Okay. So that's 10,000 pesos. Okay. So we're gonna format this one into a currency. Custom currency. I'm gonna look for peso. Peso. Yeah. Apply. And then funds utilized. Okay. R. Funds utilized is 2,000 pesos. Rate of utilization, so that is equal to this one divided by that one. And then convert that into percent, and then divide it like that. And then if M2 equals empty, and then if error Oh, yeah, may popcorn. There's something wrong. If M2 if M2 divided by, yeah, that's it. If M2 equals, okay, tama man. Saan ako nagkamali nun? Error. Okay, that's it. So, Control D. Then FU gaps if unutilized or overspent. So the funds utilized here can be more than the amount here. Okay. Dapat kung ganun, if it is overspent, dapat plus, di ba? Minus. Diba dapat ganun? Di ba? Kasi it should indicate if it is an underspent or an overspent. Ito yung mali yata sa template. In accounting kasi, when you're talking about money, in accounting, if it's underspent, it should be plus kasi there is an excess of funds. If it's overspent, it should be negative because you're spending more than the amount allocated. So it should be a negative value. Di ba? And then percentage of gap should also be a positive or negative value. Kasi kailangan mo rin i-identify if it is a positive or if it is an underspent or underspending or overspending. Tanong ko kaya to sa ano. Hindi kasi akong coordinator nito eh. Teka ha. Tanungin natin sila. Ito ako sa group chat namin. Tatanungin ko sa group chat namin. Hello everyone. Ma'am. Hindi kasi nila nilagay dito. Ito yung I think this is contest. Hindi kasi when we make when we make what they call this, if you make if you actually make ano ba tawag dito? If you make a template that is designed to give you a specified result or you're going to interpret the data. Kapag ganun kasi, I think it should also specify if it is positive or negative. Yun yung pagkakaalam ko eh. Especially when we're talking about money. So, if it is underspending or overspending, dun kasi sa template, hindi kasi siya nakalagay. So, I don't know. I think it should be specified. And I'm not sure if there is parang I'm not sure if may sinabing ganun para dun, parang wala yata eh. Anyway, teka, kakape muna ako. Minom tayo ng kape. Kopi ko brown. Baka naman! Baka gusto mo mag-sponsor sa atin. No? Ito na kasi yung kape ko since 2013. I've been drinking Kopi ko brown. So, that's it. Yun yung tatanong ko dito. Pero parang wala yatang sagot. Tulog na siguro yung district coordinator namin. Anyway. Kasi problema kasi to eh. I think this is this should be identified. Hindi pwedeng hindi siya ma-identify. Kasi ito, gap, gap amount of unutilized or overspent funds. Nakalagay dito 8,000. Ano ba tong 8,000? It's a gap. What kind of gap? Is it unutilized or overspent? So, dapat sana ma-identify siya. It should be identified as a positive or negative amount. Yun yung punto ko. Bakit hindi siya nilagay dyan? Wala bang implication if it is an unutilized fund? Wala bang implication if it is an overspending of funds? Masakit na naman ang ulo ko. My head is hurting again. Okay. I think I'm gonna pause it here. I'll be right back. And I need to clarify this one kasi ayokong magpatuloy na parang tawag nito, meron akong hindi sure. Yung FU gaps kasi kasi gagawin ko itong formula eh. If this is bigger than this one, it should be this one minus this one. If this is bigger than this one, it should be this one and then this one. And if not, it should be 0. Ganun yun eh. Equals if this one is bigger than M2, it should be L2 minus tama ba? Ano ba yun? It should be L2 minus M2. And then if L2 is less than M2, it should be M2 minus L2. And then if not, which means it could be equal, then it should be L2 minus M2 to give us a result of 0. See, that's 8,000. So kung magiging 2,000 ito, dito yung 10,000, 8,000 pa rin yung result. But if this is 10,000, it should give us a 0. So yun yung formula niya. Nag-gets niyo ba yung formula? Yun yung formula niya. Tingnan natin ha. If L2 is less than M2, kung mas malaki daw yung funds allocated kaysa sa funds utilized, so it's the funds allocated L2 minus M2. But if the funds allocated is less than the funds utilized, kasi mas marami ang nagastos, it should be funds utilized minus L2, just to give us a positive result. Kasi hindi sinabi dun kanina if how we are going to interpret the positive and negative, yung underspending and overspending, hindi kasi nila indicate eh. So yun, kaya yan siya M2 minus L2. If either of the two is true, hindi mas malaki yung L2 kaysa sa M2, hindi rin mas malaki yung M2 tsaka sa L2, kasi nga equal silang dalawa, then the result should be L2 minus M2. Kaya ganyan yung formula. And then if either of the two is 0, yan, tanggalin natin yan. Kung walang laman, kung wala yung laman, 0 automatic dito. Huwag natin lagyan ng 0. Kaya kung nilalagyan, if M2 equals MT, should be MT. Yan. Then, kaya kung nilalagyan din ng if error, kasi may mga tendencies na mali yung nilalagay o ini-encode ng teacher, automatic mag-0 din siya. So, lagay natin yung 10,000 yun, tsaka, kulang na yung isang 0. Then 2,000 yung isa. So, that's the percentage of rate of the gap. So, magkano to siya compared doon? Isa pa yan. Paano kung unutilized is mas malaki? Meron ba silang example dito ng mas malaki? Kung wala silang example. Ito, makukuha natin itong 80% eh. Ganito lang yan, equals ito pala, equals 8,000 divided by 10,000, then 6%, then yan siya, 80%. Hindi rin siya makukuha. Ang problema nito, kung ito 10,000, ito ang 2,000, yan ang 10,000, 400% ang rate of FU gaps. Kita nyo? Kung mas malaki yung allocated, yung utilized kaysa sa allocated, yung rate of FU gaps maging 400%. Rate of utilization is 500%. Laki! Ano yan? How do we settle that? Ba yan? Bulol? Is it like that? Walang nilagay dito na it should not exceed 100%. Hindi katulad sa template 1. Makikita mo, percentage, maximum of 100%. Always is maximum of 100%. Hindi kasi nilagay dito. Anyway, it is what it is. So, yan yung magiging ano niya. Bahala sila. Anong gawin nila dyan? Pagdating sa graph niyan, laki-laki niyan. This is gonna be green. Oo na, green. Bigyan natin ng green. Light green lang. Oh, yan. And then we're gonna allocate a few number of rows for each school, for each KRA. No? Teka lang ha. May nire-replyan ako. Inaayos kasi namin yung yung database din ng LI ng school form 10 ng school namin. So we already have a generated LIS school form 9 and school form 10 generator. Meron na kaming ganun sa sa school namin. I designed that one. So hoping to make that one ma-disseminate din siya sa buong district. Isin ko muna to, ha? Hey. Sumasakit talaga ulo ko. Sakit talaga. Anyway. So, ang mangyayari nito, if you're gonna follow this one, maybe tomorrow, I'm gonna show you, the same time, 9 o'clock pa rin, I'm gonna show you kung mayroon na siyang mayroon na siya talagang exact data na ginamit, no? Meron na silang nilagay yung mga schools kasi i-distribute ko to sa kanila. And then we're gonna create the dashboard itself. So the dashboard will be used we will be using the Microsoft Excel. Hindi na itong Google Spreadsheet kasi I don't like the dashboard properties ng Google Spreadsheets. So ito yung magiging niya, baseline data. Then transfer natin siya sa Excel. We're gonna be downloading this, then we're gonna open using Excel, and then we're gonna make the graphs on that set of data. Simple graphs lang muna. Of course, I'm not gonna show you how I'm gonna be presenting our graphs kasi yun, di ba? You're gonna have your own style kung paano i-present yung graphs niyo. So right now, I'm just gonna be allotting siguro sa kanila kasi meron silang 4, 3. Sa isang school merong 4, merong 3. Sa isang key access, maybe I'm gonna give 10. No? Yeah, 10 each, no? So let's say 10 sa access, 10 sa quality, 10 sa governance. Okay. So that's hanggang 12. D. Tama? 11. Bakit 11? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Kaya nga, 11 nga. Ano ba? So, tanggalin natin itong ano pa? Rate of achievement. Ayan, PI gains. Yeah. Wait. Okay. Itong rate of achievement should be locked. No, kasi ako lang makakagamit dapat nito. Lagyan natin ito ng protection. Data. Protect sheets. Set permission. Only. Okay. And then, ano pa? Itong rate of PI gains. Walang din. Cheat range. Set permissions. View. Okay. And then PI gaps. Sila maglalagay niyan. So I'm gonna add this one. Set permissions. And then yes, that's gonna be mine. And then funds allocated. And ito is Formula based. Lahat ng mga formula based. Ayan. Okay. Sheet range. Done. Okay. So, yan. Delete na natin to. Delete. 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 PI gains. Delete. PI gaps. Delete. Delete. Files allocated. And delete that 1, 2. Delete that 1, 2. Yan. Yun ibig ko sabihin. If error. Dumi kasi siya tingnan eh. Control D. Yan. Okay. Okay. So that's access. 10 access. And then quality. 10 din. So hanggang yep. That's quality. And then 10 din na governance. Okay, bigger. No. Reduce natin tong size niya. 8. Yan. Governance. Let's see hanggang 30. Yep, that's it. So this is gonna be for the success. So, mangyayari niyan, maglalagay lang sila ng performance indicator dyan. Kung wala na sila maglalagay ng performance indicator, you're just gonna leave it blank. So, ganun lang mangyayari niyan. So, tapos, bigyan natin siya ng kulay. Kulay ng success is, siguro, ay, bakit yan? Okay, so success. Lagyan natin dito, pero palitan natin siya ng MLQES, which is the second school in our district. Gagawa natin ng template. And, teka ha. Palitan natin ng kulay. Siguro ito. Let's copy that one. I'm gonna paste it here again. So we have, next is Manuel A. Rojas Elementary, Mares Manuel A. Rojas Elementary School. And then same thing, gonna change the colors. Siguro something like this one. Yan. Para hindi na nila para alam na nila kung saan sila, hanapin na lang nila yung nila, yung school nila. So we have Mares Jose Rizal Elementary School, JPRES. So that's gonna be another one. Palitan natin ng kulay. It's gonna be blue, something like bluish. And then Agdao Elementary School. Palitan din natin ng kulay. Violet. Okay. Then we're gonna copy it as well. Congressman Manuel M. Garcia Sr. Tama ba? Hindi ako sure kung yung school nila. I'm really not sure. Basta ang alam ko talaga, Garcia something. So, I'm really sorry. Sa school Garcia, I'm really sorry. Hindi ko talaga sure yung school nyo. Alam ko lang it's something like Garcia. And then last but not the least, Zomba Elementary School. So this is Zonta Elementary School. Teka lang. I'm really sorry. Si Garcia, hindi ko talaga alam anong full name ng school ninyo, no? Really, really sorry. Ang kulay natin dito sa kanya. Like, yellow na lang siguro. Yan na lang. Itong AES, Agdao Elementary School. Baka hindi nila alam, yun pala yung school nila. Ayusin na lang natin. Agdao Elementary School. Let me check. So we have Sases, Quezon, Rizal, Arojas, Rizal, and then Agdao, and then Garcia, and then Zonta. Ano pa ba? Parang yan lang yata eh. Parang yan lang. And then, after that, we're gonna hide all of this. Hide. Para hindi na sila magdadagdag. We're gonna hide this one too. Okay, so each KRA has 10 rows. Siguro, importante lang kasi dyan is malagyan nila ng data eh. Yan lang kasi importante dyan. And then after that, I'm gonna be showing you kung anong mangyayari dun sa pagpo-process na ng data. This is gonna be the consolidating template. This is the primary source of your possible dashboard. So this is gonna be part 1. Tomorrow, I'm gonna be showing you part 2 and how I'm gonna be processing of the data. And I'm gonna share this muna siguro sa kanila, no? Sige, kunin natin to siya. Share. Copy link. Done. I'm not gonna show you my Facebook account. Share ko lang sa kanila. Makita nyo mga messages. Delikado. Makita yung mga messages ng mga teachers. Okay, that's gonna be it for tonight. So this is going to be the end of our part 1 and our creation of the DisMEA, DisMEA and what do you call this? DisMEA and School MEA, everything. DisMEA, ARMEA, or SMEA, the same principle in making your dashboard will be the same. Wala yung pagkakaiba, ganun lang din yan sila. Pareho lang talaga. So, hopefully, you will find things to, what do you call this, diskarte, kung paano yung magiging means ninyo sa pag-create ng inyong sariling mga templates or reporting session. Hello sir, thanks po dun sa IESEF version 6. Oh, Sir Normal D. Asis. Hello po sir. Yes sir, we will be publishing the new an updated version for the ISFE class record, which will be version 7. Kasi mag-face to face na tayo, so I think it will go back to the original class record, yung meron ng quarterly assessment. And isa pa kasi yan siya na kailangan din i-address ng central office. Kasi we have face-to-face instruction and then we have blended instructions and then we also have pure modular sa mga learners natin. And it would be very unfair if yung grading system will, sa modular, yung plain modular will also be equal or is the same with those who are in face-to-face classes. I don't think that is fair for our learners. Hindi yata fair yun as a grading system. Magkaiba ang assessment and sa para dyan. I think that should be addressed by the central office as well. So dapat maglalabas sila ng bagong policy for that. But until then, the current ISF E-class record sa 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 nakapublish ngayon is will still be viable. It will always be updated as much as I can. And then yung pending na school form 2 na automated ISF school form 2 hindi ko pa nare-release kasi nga sa sobrang busy din. And then I have a lot of things to attend to. And then Summer Division, Sir Saldi. Hello po, Sir Saldi. Hello sa inyong lahat. Uy, salamat masyado and you're still here. It's already 10 p.m. And you're here watching our videos. Kahit yung mga maliliit po ninyong mga contributions sa panonood sa mga video natin, napakalaking tulong na po yun sa amin dito sa ISF Media. And right now we are working on broadcasting live. So live na tayo. Kasi it really takes time to create videos. Yung pag-edit ko ng video, napakahaba po ng proseso nun. Whereas if we're going to go live, kahit candid, medyo mahaba nga lang yung nasuspend natin, no? Kasi sa live, masyadong maraming tao. Pero hopefully, ang labas niya is mas may matutunan po kayo. So tomorrow again, as I said, tomorrow we will be showing you kung ano ang mangyayari when we will be processing the data coming from the different school monitoring evaluation and adjustment reports, or the SMEA. And then we're going to create a DisMEA, a district monitoring evaluation and adjustment report based on those data, and then hopefully design an interactive dashboard which will be online, na dun na lang yun ang gagamitin ng mga schools. One template, yun mangyayari one template that has all of the reports of all schools, which will interactively create a graph for all of those schools. Yun yung magiging DisMEA reporting natin. So that will be for tomorrow. And hopefully we can finish it in 1 hour. Kung hindi natin siya matapos sa 1 oras, then we're just gonna be continuing in the following day. Ganun lang po yung mangyayari niyan. Hindi po madali ang gumawa ng template. Tagal po yung ginagawa. So this is Sir Weds of ISF Media. Thank you for watching, and as always, I wish you all to be in good health, stay safe, and always stay happy. Kasi ang trabaho sa DepEd, vocation nga raw. Di ba? So, maraming salamat po sa panonood. Again, Sir Weds po from ISF Media, bidding you to always remember to keep all of your tasks simple, efficient, and ambitious. Maraming salamat at magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat.